In the village of Nkwashi, where the brown earth held the footprints of ancestors and the wind carried old warnings, there lived a man and a woman blessed with 9 children. With the parents, they were 11 souls in one compound, bound by blood, hunger, laughter, and fate. Each evening, the family gathered on a woven mat. Every child had a place. The 7th seat belonged to a girl named Nkiru. From the day she was born, between night and morning, something followed her. Dogs went silent when she passed. The wind lingered near her ears. Dreams came to her not as confusion, but as messages. Yet she spoke little. As a child, Nkiru did not learn prayers from elders or priests. She learned them alone. She would kneel on the brown earth before dawn, whispering words no one taught her, words that made her chest burn and her spirit tremble. When she prayed, things changed. A sick goat rose. A crying child slept. A quarrel ended without reason. Still, she kept quiet. In a crowded home, difference is dangerous. Her siblings said she was strange. Her relatives said she brought tension. Some elders said, "Watch her." When hardship struck the household, blame found Nkiru quickly. She prays too much. She thinks she knows God better than us. Such children attract trouble. Once, an uncle pointed at her and warned, "If anything happens here again, it will be because of that girl." Nkiru heard, but she did not answer. Silence had become her shield. As she grew, her prayers grew heavier. Words came to her for others, warnings, comfort, truth. Sometimes, when she spoke, people wept without knowing why. Sometimes, when she warned, disaster quietly passed by the village. But Nkiru did not call it power. She called it obedience. When she began to speak openly, telling people to turn from cruelty, to forgive, to live rightly, the village reacted. One night, men came to her father's compound. "Tell your daughter to stop preaching," they said. "This is not her place. Women like her disturb peace." Another warned her directly. "If you do not keep quiet, you will regret it." Fear visited her, but it did not stay. She prayed deeper. Marriage took her to another compound, but not away from struggle. Her husband, Obina, loved her, yet did not understand her calling. Poverty followed them closely. Arguments rose like dust. His relatives mocked her prayers. "Your wife prays, but where is the food? Tell her to stop this preaching nonsense." At times, even Obina begged her, "Please, keep quiet. I don't want trouble." And Nkiru wept, because obedience often costs peace before it brings it. Still, she prayed. One season, sickness spread near Nkwashi. Nkiru warned people to cleanse their hearts, to reconcile, to pray. Instead, anger rose. A group confronted her. "If you speak again, we will silence you." That night, she knelt alone. By morning, the sickness bypassed the homes she had warned. Fear replaced mockery. Silence followed threats. From that day, no one dared touch her. God blessed her marriage with 3 children, 2 sons, strong and questioning, and one daughter, quiet like the dawn. To them, Nkiru taught balance. Power is not for pride. Prayer is not for noise. Truth walks alone before it is welcomed. Her daughter inherited her silence. Her sons inherited her courage. Obinna changed. He learned that the woman he married carried something older than fear. Together, they stood. The threats did not disappear overnight, but they lost their power. Those who once said, "Stop preaching," began to watch in silence. Those who raised their voices against her found no rest in their own hearts. Those who mocked her prayers later came quietly at night, asking for guidance. Nkiru did not rejoice in their fear. She did not remind them of their threats. She received them with the same humility she had carried through persecution. Peace slowly returned to Nkwashi. Homes that had known constant quarrels found calm. Families long divided sat together again on woven mats. Children slept without fear, and the village breathed easier. The elders finally spoke, not in whispers, but openly. "We were wrong," they said. The seventh seat was not empty. It was carrying us all. And Nkiru continued to pray, not to prove herself, but to serve. To this day, when persecution rises and fear spreads, the elders of Nkwashi remind the people. Threats do not stop destiny. Silence does not mean weakness. And the one who kneels before God will stand when storms pass. Thus, the girl of the seventh seat was no longer only remembered for what she endured, but for what she healed. And the family mat remained full, not just with people, but with peace.